us continue with the proof of third equation of motion. I repeat, third equation of motion is v square minus u square equal to 2as. All right. So we were at this step. S is equal to u plus v by 2 into t. It was, we had substituted for t. हमने t को यहाँ पे substitute किया था. Now see how I can write u plus v. I can write v plus u, no problem. When we are adding the quantities, order doesn't matter. Okay. And then in the bracket I am writing the formula a plus b into a minus b. You know that is a square minus b square. So we are applying this formula here to v plus u and v minus u. It will become v square minus u square after using this formula. So it becomes v square minus u square. 2 into a is 2a. So is the reason clear how I have written like this? I have used this formula. So you can give the reason in bracket because this. I hope this step is clear to you now. Just after that, what we have to do, we will cross multiply. 2a goes on the other side, so it becomes 2as, and we are left with v square minus u square on one side and 2as on the other side. So this is the proof of third equation of motion. Okay, so the proof of third equation is clear to you all. The proof of third equation, is that clear now? Yes, Arshdeep Kaur.
मैम हमारी क्लास में इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन का टॉपिक अभी शुरू नहीं हुआ था.
What?
मैम हमारी क्लास में
Okay, so I am again repeating what are three equations of motion, right? Simple proof is over. Now graphical proof, but before that I am telling you what are three equations of motion. This is the topic next to graphs only. Equations of motion are three. V equal to u plus at, where symbols have usual meanings. V is final velocity, u is initial velocity, a is acceleration, and t is time. Okay. Second equation is s equal to ut plus half at square, where what is s? S is displacement. S is displacement here. Third equation is v square minus u square equal to 2as. Again, where the symbols have usual meanings, you have to learn these equations. We can have either their derivation, their proofs, or we can have numericals also. On the basis of these equations, we can have numerical problems also. Is that clear, students? Now we are going to prove these equations by graphical method. Okay, we are going to prove these equations of motion by graphical method. So we'll be using a single graph for all the three equations. So plot that graph very carefully. We have time on x-axis and we have velocity on y-axis. And we will take a graph showing uniform acceleration, but it should not start from rest. We are not taking the graph which is starting from rest. All right. So after this, we will label this graph. Suppose this is origin O. Suppose this is point A. This is point B. Now here we have velocities of the point from where velocity is starting, that is initial velocity. Okay. And the point where the velocity is ending, it is final. So this is corresponding to final velocity V. You know, at t equal to 0 time पे body की velocity u है, initial velocity, और later on at any time t its velocity is v. So you can read always the graph like this. Time is t, velocity is final, that is v. Time is 0, velocity is initial, that is u. Okay, I told you how to read the graphs, right? So we know to derive first equation of motion. तो ये पहले फर्स्ट इक्वेशन का प्रूफ है v इक्वल टू u प्लस at. वी आर गोइंग टू प्रूव दिस इक्वेशन. तो हेडिंग लिख लीजिए टू प्रूव v इक्वल टू u प्लस at. Now we know that acceleration is given by how? Slope of vt graph. We did the importance that day that slope of vt graph gives us acceleration. You know that ना? ये हमने 2 पॉइंट्स किए थे इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ vt ग्राफ में कि इसकी स्लोप हमें एक्सेलरेशन बताती है. And further I told you that formula of acceleration is tan theta. So for that purpose you need a right angle triangle. So let's do some construction and complete a right angle triangle here. So suppose this ABC is your right angle triangle. This is your D point. So tan theta will give you slope of this line. आपने एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल कंप्लीट किया. नाउ स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन विल गिव यू एक्सेलरेशन ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट so that we can calculate by tan theta which is perpendicular over base. Perpendicular is BC and base is AC. Who will tell me what is BC? देखिए this is U. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक U है और यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक ये B है. फुल B है और ये U है. So how much will be BC? It will be V minus U. Is this point clear to you or not? अगर यहाँ तक U है और यहाँ तक V है, so how much is this portion? This portion must be V minus U. Is this point clear to you? यहाँ तक U है, यहाँ से लेके ऊपर तक V है, तो how much is this portion? Difference of the two. So this is V minus U. Okay, so we put BC equal to V minus U. And how much is AC? AC कितना है? The time corresponding to C point is T and time corresponding to A point is 0. So this is representing T. यहाँ से लेके कितना टाइम लगा यहाँ तक का? T time. So that is T. So you see by following graph also we are getting the formula of acceleration. We know that the formula of acceleration is V minus U over T. Change in velocity over time. So same formula we have got using graph also. So after that just we will do some mathematical steps. We will cross multiply it. AT हो जाएगा दूसरी साइड पे V minus U. So you have V minus U equal to AT. Got this? ये T उधर cross multiply हो जाएगा and we will get AT and this side we will have V minus U. I hope this step is clear. Now take minus U on the other side and V that becomes positive. U उधर जाके positive हो जाएगा. So we have V equal to U plus AT. So this is the proof of first equation of motion by graphical method. This is the proof of first equation of motion by graphical method. So actually we are to prove all the three equations of motion by two methods. One is a simple method, second is graphical method. So this is the proof by graphical method. Same graph we'll be using for proving all the three equations. So right now we have proved only first equation of motion. Clear? Now let us derive second equation of motion by graph. So should I rub this? Should I rub? अब heading दीजिए to prove second equation. To prove S equal to ut plus half at square. To prove now second equation which is S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now for this purpose we will use second information that we know that displacement or distance is given by area under VT graph. We know that displacement of an object is given by area under VT graph. We know that. So we will be using this information now. So what type of area can this graph have? Area under the graph is area under this line. It is area under this line, this shaded portion. But you will say that this is a trapezium, it's okay. But you see, we want two terms. So can we divide this area also into two parts? One is area of this triangle plus area of this rectangle. तो कोई problem नहीं है. पूरा एरिया लिखने की बजाय हम एरिया को ऐसे टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड भी तो कर सकते हैं ना, बिकॉज वी वांट टू पार्ट्स, टू टर्म्स इन आवर एक्सप्रेशन, so that would be possible when we take the area also in two parts. So that is the reason. So how will I write displacement? I am writing S, and area under the graph I am writing area of triangle ABC plus area of rectangle OACD. Area of rectangle OACD. If this point is not clear, you can ask. I have divided the whole shaded area into two parts, area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Now what is the area of triangle? Half into base into height. What is the base? You can see from the graph, base of the triangle is AC and height of the triangle is BC. Base of the triangle is AC and height of the triangle is BC. All right. So area of triangle I have written. What is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. OA into OD. So simply I write OA into OD. Now let us put the values. What is AC? Last article में हमने देखा था वो T है. What is BC? B minus U वो भी हमने put किया था. How much is OA? OA कितना है? U. I told you यहाँ से यहाँ तक velocity है U. And what is OD? OD. This is again time T. 0 से लेके T. So देखिए S आ गया, UT आ गया हमारे पास, half भी आ गया. बस थोड़ा सा रह गया, then we will get the second equation of motion. You know, always when we will prove second equation, we will use first equation of motion. So let us use. So from first equation of motion, V equal to U plus AT, we know V minus U was equal to AT. So from first equation of motion, put the value of V minus U equal to AT here. Put V minus U equal to AT in equation number 1. So V minus U के place में AT put कर देते हैं. See what do we get? So from first equation, put V minus U equal to AT in equation number 1. See what do we get? Now we get S equal to half T. In place of V minus U, we are going to write VT plus AT plus UT. This UT is as such, ये सब कुछ वही रहा, बस हमने V minus U को क्या put कर दिया? AT put कर दिया. V minus U को we have substituted only AT. So what is AT into T? AT square. So S is equal to half AT square plus UT, or we can write S equal to UT plus half AT square. So this is the proof of our second equation of motion by graphical method. All right. This is the proof of second equation of motion by graphical method. Is that clear? Second equation का proof clear है? Yes. Okay. So nobody raised hand. That means it is clear. All right. So third equation of motion now we are going to prove by again graphical method. So we are using same graph and same information that we know. Displacement is given by area under the graph. So हमारी starting बिल्कुल same है, but in this case we'll be taking the total area. We'll be taking area of trapezium. ठीक है? अब कोई problem नहीं है. Now we don't want two terms. So we will start. We know that displacement is equal to area under VT graph and displacement is here area of trapezium OABD. So we have written the whole area now as the area of trapezium. What is that? Half into sum of parallel sides OA plus BD into perpendicular distance OD. I have already told you. So half into sum of parallel sides into the perpendicular distance between those parallel sides. Straight line distance between those two parallel sides. Now let us put the values. Half. What is OA? U. What is BD? यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक ये BD क्या था? V था. I told you कि this velocity is U and this much velocity is V. This much velocity is equal to BD. So we put B here and what is OD? That is T. तो अब आप देखिए ये वही इक्वेशन पे हम पहुंच के जहां से हमने सिंपल मेथड में स्टार्ट किया था. So rest of the procedure is the same. ठीक है? So I repeat it for 9th C class. Now how we will solve? T we want to eliminate here because you see we are deriving third equation and there is no T in third equation. B square minus U square equal to 2AS में T नहीं है तो ये T हमें remove करना पड़ेगा. How? By using formula of acceleration we can remove it. So acceleration is V minus U over T. T take it there and bring A here. तो T बन जाएगा आपका V minus U over A. Okay, so put this T in equation number 1. तो इस T को हम लिखेंगे V minus U upon A. ठीक है, इस T को we are going to write V minus U over A. So see what do I get after that? S is equal to half U plus V and T ko I am writing V minus U over A. This is what from where I started today. So this was that step. T को मैंने put कर दिया V minus U over A यहाँ पे ये बन गया. अब इसको solve करते हैं. U plus T को I can write V plus U. 2 into A is 2A. V minus U. Now we use A plus B into A minus B. That is equal to A square minus B square. We write the formula here in the bracket. Because A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. So we are writing B plus U into B minus U as B square minus U square. Okay, so I have used this formula here. And now I'm cross multiplying. I take 2A that side. It becomes 2AS. So we get B square minus U square equal to 2AS. So this is the proof of third equation also by graphical method. So this is the proof of third equation by graphical method. Okay, this is the proof of third equation by graphical method. Is that clear, students? These three equations, their proofs are clear to you. Now, last topic of the chapter, we are going to do uniform circular motion. Okay, we are going to do uniform circular motion. And tomorrow we'll do the exercise. So keep your NCERT with you tomorrow, right? Uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. Circular motion, so you are already familiar that when an object moves in a circular path, its motion is called circular motion. But what do we mean by word uniform? Uniform means when the object moves in a circle with uniform speed, like Earth. But you know, in case of Earth, since the direction is changing along the circle, it can't be uniform velocity. It is uniform speed, but this is not the example of uniform velocity. This is the example of non-uniform velocity. ठीक है? तो लिख लीजिए, what is uniform circular motion? It's a motion in which an object It's a motion in which an object moves along a circular path. It is a motion in which an object moves along a circular path with uniform speed. Moves along a circle with uniform speed. तो मेन ये रखना है कि यूनिफॉर्म वर्ड मींस यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड है, वेलोसिटी नहीं, स्पीड यूनिफॉर्म. ठीक है. What are the characteristics of uniform circular motion then? तो characteristics क्या हैं? Characteristics are the speed is uniform, but the velocity is non-uniform. Speed is uniform, but velocity is non-uniform. And since velocity is not constant, it is changing. The motion is accelerated. It is accelerated also. इसके इस motion में कुछ acceleration होगी. ठीक है? And that acceleration, which is necessary for a body to move in a circle, अलग से question लिखना है, define centripetal acceleration. That is called centripetal acceleration. तो लिख लीजिए what is centripetal acceleration. This is the acceleration with which the body can move in a circle. इसके बिना object circle में move नहीं कर सकती. अगर उसके पास centripetal acceleration नहीं है, वो circle में move कर ही नहीं सकती है. तो लिखिए definition centripetal acceleration. It is the acceleration necessary for a body to move in a circle. It is an acceleration necessary for a body to move in a circle. It is the acceleration necessary for a body, for an object to move in a circle. That is called centripetal acceleration. ठीक है? तो ये है centripetal acceleration. These are three characteristics. And now the examples of uniform circular motion. Write down. Examples of uniform circular motion are, as I told you, motion of Earth around the sun, motion of Earth around the sun, motion of moon around the Earth, motion of hands of a clock, motion of fan at a particular speed. ठीक है? तो motion of, I repeat, motion of Earth around the sun, motion of moon around the Earth, motion of hands of a clock, motion of fan at a particular speed. ये नहीं कि आप speed change करते रहो और फिर आप देखो कि speed uniform है कि नहीं. At one particular speed, motion of a fan, rotating fan, it will also be uniform circular motion. So I hope the definition of uniform circular motion, examples and characteristics of uniform circular motion are clear to you. Okay, is that clear, students? All right. Now we are going to do some definitions related to circular motion. एक हमने कर ली है centripetal acceleration की. Next is what is angle or angular displacement. By now we have studied displacement, velocity, acceleration, but that displacement, velocity, acceleration, these were linear. वो linear displacement थे, linear velocity थे. Now we are studying the circular motion. So that displacement is called angular displacement. Velocity will be called angular velocity. Acceleration will be called angular acceleration. So let's define them. Maths में आपने use किया होगा angle का symbol theta, and you must be using this formula theta is equal to L by R. Yes, are you using this formula in mathematics? Theta is equal to L by R. Length of the arc is L. Radius of the circle is L. Then at center this angle theta will be formed. Yes, anyone? Confirm whether you have done this formula in mathematics or not for angle. Done? Anshia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, चलो अब कर लो फिर. एंगल का ये फॉर्मूला होता है थीटा इज L by R, where L is length of an arc. एक arc की length है L, R है radius of the circle, and theta is the angle. So according to this formula, we can just state it in words. That will become our definition. So what is angle or angular displacement? It is the ratio of length of arc to radius of the circle. Okay, what is the definition of angle or angular displacement? It is the ratio of length of arc to radius of the circle. It is the ratio of length of arc to radius of the circle. So write down. Angle or angular displacement is the ratio of length of arc to radius of the circle. ये होगी उसकी definition. SI unit of angle. SI unit of angle is radian. डिग्री नहीं है. Usually आप एंगल को डिग्री में एक्सप्रेस करते हो, but its standard unit is not degree, it is radian, and this is the symbol. We write RAD, but small r. It is not named after a scientist, so small r you will use here. Radian is SI unit of angle. So let us define one radian. One कब होगा? Theta one कब होगा? When L is equal to R. So if we put L equal to R in the formula, theta will be R upon R. That will be 1. 1 what? 1 radian. So this is how we can connect the things together and define 1 radian. 1 radian is the angle formed or subtended at the center of a circle by an arc whose length is equal to radius of the circle. ठीक है? तो इनको कनेक्ट कर दिया हमने, कंडीशन पुट कर दी कि if length is equal to radius, then angle will be 1 radian. Very simple. चलिए लिखिए इसकी definition. 1 radian. 1 radian is the angle. 1 radian is the angle subtended. These are the spelling. Formed भी लिख सकते हो अगर आप subtended नहीं लिखना चाहते तो. 1 radian is the angle subtended at the center of a circle. Subtended at the center of a circle by an arc. By an arc whose length is equal to radius of the circle. Cram नहीं करना है, ये आपके सामने लिखा होगा. Whose length is equal to radius of the circle. Then this plane angle, this angle will be 1 radian. So 1 radian is the angle when length of the arc is equal to radius of the circle. Very simple. ठीक है? चलिए. Second definition is angular velocity. Displacement के बाद velocity. Angular velocity, it is having the symbol omega. ये थोड़ा सा italics में हम W डाल देते हैं. ये W नहीं है. इसको we call omega. Yes, Dharya.
Ma'am, can you please definition?
Definition of radian.
Ma'am, yes.
Okay. 1 radian is the angle subtended at the center of a circle. Angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc whose length is equal to radius of the circle. By an arc whose length is equal to radius of the circle. ठीक है? Wait. ये चलिए. So angular velocity, like velocity क्या होती है? Displacement over time. तो angular velocity क्या होगी? Angular displacement over time. Very simple. ठीक है? तो लिख लीजिए definition of angular velocity. It is the rate of change of angular displacement. उसमें हमने ये बोला था ना कि rate of change of velocity, the rate of change of displacement is velocity. So what is angular velocity? Write down the definition. It is the rate of change of angular displacement. It is the rate of change of angular displacement. So its formula becomes angular displacement over time. So angular velocity is angular displacement divided by time. And symbols omega, displacement of theta over t. So this is the formula for angular velocity, angle over time. तो इसका यूनिट क्या होगा? If you know the formula, you can write the unit. क्या होगा? एंगल का यूनिट है रेडियन, टाइम का सेकंड. So its unit becomes radian per second. SI unit of angular speed will be radian per second. Is that clear? SI unit of angular displacement, angular velocity, that is radian per second. Is that clear, students? So we have done two types of velocities in this chapter, linear velocity and angular velocity. Linear velocity is v, angular velocity is omega. What is the relation between the two वो देख लीजिए. Relation, right question, right relation between linear velocity v and angular velocity omega. Right relation between linear velocity v and angular velocity omega. So note it down. The relation is v is equal to r omega. The relationship is v is equal to r omega. V is equal to r omega. This is the relationship. Is that clear, students? ठीक है. Now only the proof is, let's do that proof. Again we are taking circular motion. An object is rotating with angular velocity omega. Length of arc is L. Angle subtended at the center is theta. Radius of the circle is r. Again we draw that circle. Now by definition of angle, we have theta is equal to L by R. अभी हमने किया इसको. By definition of angular velocity now, by definition of angular velocity, omega is theta by t also. Cross multiply, theta will be omega t. Is this step clear? Let us say this is equation number 2. This is equation number 1. Let us say this is equation number 2. Now compare 1 and 2. Compare equation number 1 and 2. इनकी left hand side same है ना? So that means इनकी right hand side must also be the same. So equating the right hand side, comparing 1 and 2, we equate their right hand side. L by R is equal to omega t. Because the left hand side was same, we equate their right hand side also. Okay, equate their right hand side also. अब बस क्या करना है, one step more. R उधर ले जाइए, t इधर ले आइए. You will get L by t is equal to r omega. What I did, I just interchanged r and t. मैं t को इधर ले आई, r को उधर ले गई, बस. ये देखिए, is this step clear? Now what is length over time? Length of arc मतलब displacement over time. That is velocity. So we get the proof. So our formula is proved. L क्या है? Displacement. Difference between two positions है ये. So this is displacement here. So displacement